Okay, well, we had a very good trip out to Idaho. We played at Lewis and Clark State. The first night out there we played Montana State Northern, who is ranked, I think, number 15 in the country for NAI Division I. And it was their 9th game, so we had some, there was definitely some differences in terms of execution of things. They have 8 seniors and they're playing in their 9th game, so they were kind of mid-season form. Played hard. It was a game that had some runs in it, and unfortunately we didn't make the last one. We learned an awful lot that game. There were some things that we didn't cover very well defensively that I think we'll get better at. I know we'll get better at. And they were a very good three-point shooting team, and they knocked down some threes. So, and that's in the end, we couldn't overcome that. So. But we played well, played hard. It was a very good game for us in preparation for league play. The next night we played Lewis and Clark State, another NAI Division I school, and kind of the same deal. Big run by them at the beginning of the game. We were a little bit shook. First time I'd seen that out of this group. But we came back and steadily just sort of kind of hammered away at it. And I'm not sure when our first lead was, but it was probably around the 3-4 minute mark, somewhere in there. And came back. It was a good weekend in a lot of respects. We were missing our starting point guard, and that's not good at any time of the year, but particularly at the beginning of the year he had turned his ankle. But we got really nice performances out of freshman Tim Weber. Played a number of minutes at the point. I think he played about 45 minutes through the 2 nights at the point. And Kyle Tedder had a very good, especially a good second game playing the point for us. Eric Thompson was what we've started to come to expect out of Eric. He had 2 more nights of 30-plus points and 8 or 9 rebounds both nights. So I think he's for real. We were only 4 games in, but it looks like he's going to get a lot of things done for us. So that leads us to this weekend. We're on the road again for our 5th and 6th straight games on the road. We play Holy Names University that's going Division II, NCAA Division II next year, so they've had 1 recruiting class with that knowledge already. They're very quick. They've got one of the best post players in the small college level on the West Coast. Very, very good player who averaged 22 last year, I believe. Very nice player, so we'll have our hands full with them and with the quickness. The second night we'll play William Jessup, who we had lost to at their place in the first game of the season when we were missing Kyle Tedder and Jordan Highland. So we should have a full array of players by that for this rematch with William Jessup. So our guys are real excited to one, not to have to travel 10 hours to play a game and only have to travel an hour and a half, and 2, to be able to play a couple more quality teams and one that has already beaten us. So. We're excited. We're making progress. We're at this early stage in our development. It's offensively we are miles ahead of where we've been for a number of years. Defensively we're a ways behind. We've got to get a lot better there, and we're working at it. And I think it's going to come. We're just not quite there yet. So we'll look forward to another exciting weekend and get this one done, so next week, at some point at the end of next week, we get to come home.